All right, Sunset Boulevard was a really enjoyable 1950 black and white, we'll call it a drama crime noir movie. It stars William Holden and Gloria Swanson. The two of them are really the main principal stars, although some interesting cameos are in this film as well. How to describe it? It's like watching a 2-hour episode of Twilight Zone. It was really fascinating. Honestly, as big a fan of William Holden as I am, the star of this movie is hands down Gloria Swanson. She plays this character, her name was Norma Desmond. She's this aging silent movie actress who's living in this big decrepit mansion on Sunset Boulevard. So her character is just impossible to describe. You have to watch the movie just to see her performance because this character is so off the wall. I mean, she's basically this aging actress who's been kind of spurned by Hollywood. She's living as this recluse in this big creepy mansion where she's got pictures of herself everywhere. And it's just her and her butler living in this mansion. And she's constantly sort of living in the past, and she still sees herself as this fantastic actress that everybody loves and everybody worships. But the truth is she's been forgotten by Hollywood. And even, I think they said at one point, she gets fan letters, but it's actually just her butler writing these letters and sending them to her. So William Holden is introduced in the film. He's this young screenwriter, and through just a series of, uh-oh, the dogs just knocked the camera. Am I still centered?
Yeah.
Oh well. So he's this young film writer. He, through a series of misfortunate events, happens to arrive at Norma Desmond's mansion. He finds out what's going on there, and he initially just kind of utilizes the situation so he can have a place to stay. He's trying to escape some creditors who are trying to get his car. And the dogs weren't all that fond of Sunset Boulevards for some reason. But he's there, and he kind of learns about the story of this Norma Desmond. I think he feels kind of sorry for her initially. And he stays there, he becomes kind of part of her life. She has ideas for a movie that she wants to have written, and she's giving these ideas to William Holden's character, the screenwriter, so that he can turn it into a movie. He thinks it's all garbage, but watching this story unfold is really amazing because Norma Desmond, this character, who's just brilliantly played by Gloria Swanson, you don't really know where she is mentally. I mean, she could be just completely crazy. She could just be a nutty narcissist. She may or may not have romantic feelings for William Holden. We don't really know. And, you know, just seeing the scenes where it's like the two of them are sitting in like a smoky room. Everybody was smoking away like crazy in the film. And they're watching her old movies, the silent pictures up on the screen. You don't know what's going on in her brain. It's like she's still kind of stuck in the past. Is she just loony? We don't know. But the highest recommendation I can give for Sunset Boulevard is you watch it for Gloria Swanson's performance. It's just out of this world amazing. All the way up to the final tragic scene. Again, I don't give spoilers. You're going to watch it and see for yourself. I think the film is just amazing. An interesting side note was Jack Webb, the actor who you remember from Dragnet. He's in this film, but he's at a party, and he's like a teenage guy, and he's like young and crazy and carefree. Whereas I've only seen, I think, Jack Webb in one thing, and that's Dragnet, and he was always just the facts, ma'am. Well, none of that. He's a completely different character in the film, and I thought that was really neat to see. The music is excellent. It's very suspenseful, really sets the tone, even through the opening credits. As you see, the credits are actually painted onto the actual Sunset Boulevard. I thought that was a clever touch. It's a good movie, worth checking out. William Holden, Gloria Swanson's performances are excellent, and it really holds your attention. Again, like I said initially, it's got a Twilight Zone feel to it. It's weird and eerie and noir, and definitely worth checking out. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce my cinematographer, Hannah.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Dominion.